The architect of Brexit suggested Britain's insistence for further compromise from the European Union has sparked in the bloc fears. The negotiations on withdrawal could end in a no-deal Brexit. Mr. Farage claimed top Eurocrats had shown signs of fear during the latest sitting of the European Parliament in Strasbourg, but warned time had run out to strike a deal with the bloc, despite clamouring member states demanding an agreement is found. The British MEP also expressed support for plans to take the UK out of the Union without an agreement and to have the country trade on world trade organizations. Speaking to LBC on Wednesday, Mr. Farage said, "One thing I picked up last week in Strasbourg was the extent to which now, and I've seen it in the face of Juncker, I saw it in the face of Barnier, and now we've heard it from the mouth of Tusk, is they are now getting very scared. They thought the withdrawal agreement would go through the House of Commons. Barnier told me that to my face. They now see it was defeated by a whopping 230 MPs, and they've made it clear they're not going to make any significant concession at all, so they're now staring down the barrel of us leaving on WTO terms, and the problem they've got is that German industry, the French industry are screaming at them to do something and come to a deal. This as the Eurozone is coming into recession." Mr. Farage's assessment came after European Council President Donald Tusk caused an uproar among Brexiteers as he appeared to suggest campaigners in the Leave camp would be destined to end up in hell. Read more. Brexit Live now gleefully smug. Varadkar rubs multi-million-pound trade deal in UK's face. Brexit news. Mr. Farage claimed Brussels is becoming very scared of a no-deal. Image LBCEC audio-visual. Mr. Farage seemed to suggest the shocking remark supported his claims the bloc has become increasingly concerned the two-year-long talks with Theresa May could end up being inconclusive. The British MEP admitted he had hoped the negotiations would result in a free trade agreement, but that time had now run out. He continued, "The point of the failure of the British negotiations is we learned in her Florence speech that she didn't want a free trade agreement. She wanted a close and special partnership. That's the kind of half-in, half-out world Theresa May has tried to concoct. I've wanted us to have a genuine free trade agreement. I now recognize that with about 50 days to go, the time for that has run out, and so, given the failure of that, let's leave on World Trade Organization terms and let's apply Article 24 of the Charter, and that will give us a few years of tariff-free trade." Mr. Tusk delivered his scathing message to Brexiteers during a joint press conference with Irish Taoiseach Leo Varadkar. The top Eurocrat said, "I've been wondering what that special place in hell looks like for those who promoted Brexit without even a sketch of a plan how to carry it out safely." He later reiterated the message on Twitter, drawing a harsh rebuttal from British figures from across the political spectrum. Ardent Remainer Anna Sobri said, "Donald Tusk sitting on the fence as ever." Welsh Tory Stephen Crabb said, "Extraordinary, especially given how smug some EU officials have been about how good they are at the diplomacy thing."